Yeah, go live. I won't be ready for this at all.
Okay, we're live anyway.
Wait,
Yes,
wait, what?
we're
Oh,
live.
screw you. Oh, screw
Yes, we're
you.
live.
Wait, are we?
Yes, we are. We're live right
You
now.
sure?
Yes.
You sure? I
Alright.
can see the stream on your channel right now.
Yeah, maybe you should start doing the intro.
No. Okay. I'm gonna take your word for this. So, hello everybody. It's us, your favorite trio, and today we have somebody special. Yeah. Welcome, G
Hello,
Flamer.
guys.
He is one of the oldest members. He was a moderator on Block Story site. He's one of the VIPs in our server, which means he has contributed a lot to this community. And because he's on Blockcast, it already says a lot. So he's very knowledgeable, or used to be at least. And yeah, he's just a great guy. He's done a lot of good things. And, you know, we just felt like he should have been on our Blockcast since he was available. So say hello, G Flamer, and introduce yourself further.
Hello. So this is Jay Flamer, otherwise known as Drayden. I appreciate you guys for having me on this broadcast. I recently came back to Block Story after I heard news about Cubica being released. It took a few months for me to actually get like know about Cubica because well, for one, I didn't know that they were working on it until I saw Block Story, their channel. They posted some footage of it, so that's also why I came back for the most part. So, but yeah, I had no idea that this Discord server was even up until I say about a few months back, because I had no clue. I believe Awesome Man, he's the one that started this, right? Or was it who's the one that started the Discord server?
Lumpology did.
Lump did.
Oh, okay. Lumpology?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So anyways, I didn't know that this server started up. So I'm just glad to know that the community is still up and running, and I'm looking forward to Cubica being released, and it'll be a fun time for everyone.
Yep, totally. And of course, we have another stranger here. His name is Accelerator. He's new on this channel.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Hey guys, it's nice to be in this thing. I'm sure none of you have ever heard of me before, and I'm excited to be here. All right, so
Just to let you guys, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so for this podcast, we were just planning on catching up on things. Cubica's been pretty active, getting lots of updates, and we've also received a ton of questions on the Discord server. So we're planning on answering all of those questions in this stream as well.
Yeah, I mean, fans were pretty pissed off by it. I mean,
really?
We kind of told them to submit their questions, and we never really got to them, so they're pretty pissed off. So we better get to them now.
All right.
Before we piss them off any further.
Here's a disclaimer, just to let you guys know. It's been a while since I played Block Story, so you two may have to be the ones to answer most of the questions, because I haven't played them in a while. Yeah.
Hey, it's fine, it's fine. So, we're going to answer questions a little later. Before that, we are generally going to talk about Block Store. No, we're not starting with that. We're starting with Cubica because that's the biggest news we have so far. We know about Block Story as much as you do, guys. So I mean, bear with us here. But let's have Gary explain some things here.
All right. So, yeah, thanks for calling me that. So
yeah, no problem. Yep.
Yeah, I hate you. So. Cubica, if you don't know, is the multiplayer version of Block Story. I made a video recently about it. I've had quite a bit of experience with it. And Paul is the head developer of it. He's constantly adding new additions to it, like almost every day.
Yep.
There's constant updates almost every day, so... it's always nice to like check on the site every once in a while, every time you play it, because chances are there was a new update. And as far as the the multiplayer aspect of it, it's an MMO. It's got the crafting just like in Block Story. It doesn't have a terrain generator yet, but there will be. Some of it has the skills as well. It has a skill tree, which is probably one of the most innovative things that it has so far. It also has the basic skills like in Block Story, where you can upgrade your mana, health, sword damage, but it's based into like just 2 categories instead of just like 10 or something. Would you like to add on to more of that, G-Flamer?
Yes. For me personally, because I played a game called Troll before on the PC, and I would say it's well, graphics-wise, it's quite similar in aspect. So the game, it's coming along quite well. It's extremely polished as of this point, and they're still working on much updates. And I would say the main thing that they're just trying to get like really for me to start playing like hours on end would be the terrain generator. But it's as of now, it's extremely polished up. I like how the game is playing out so far.
Yeah, it runs pretty well too.
Mm-hmm.
There was just another optimization update for it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul released another one yesterday, I think. As far as like some of the creatures go, there's chicks, there's dragons, there are
Spiders.
There's spiders.
There's a staff.
Oh yeah, and there's cats.
Bandits.
As for like the
Yeah,
NPCs,
I guess, yeah, sure.
Ted's.
We have bandits.
Yeah, bandits. Ted's in it. The alchemist is in it.
I just want to say, Ted looks awesome. He's just the perfect blend for how Ted should be and people got. He just looks amazing.
Yeah, at least this time he doesn't have you build a boat.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think we also have sharks. I kind of
Oh, yeah.
that.
There's
Yeah,
sharks.
too.
Kind of forgot about those. I don't go into the
Well,
water
it's
much often.
no, nothing. Please continue.
Okay.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, as far as the terrain right now, there's caves. They have the ores that glow, just like in Block Story. There aren't really biomes. I mean, there's beaches. There's kind of like hillside mountains. They're grassy though.
There are no skylands. I mean, that's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, they haven't added a terrain generator. Maybe they're just saving it, or I could be completely wrong.
You
and
know
they might
what?
not have any.
Everybody in the super chat. Hashtag add skylands. Please and thank you.
Speaking of the terrain generator, I just want to let you guys know that there's the people watching, there's 2, I believe 3 servers. One, the English server, then you have the Russian, and then you have the creative server. The creative server, it's being used for the terrain generator, as in like the developers are eventually going to put some of the builds that are in creative mode to the actual terrain. So that's also something that those that are playing in alpha should look at, because some of the creations are pretty awesome.
Yeah. I would like them to like increase the limit you can dig down. I was mining.
Oh yeah. For sure.
I was mining with
Yeah.
Awesome Man and Miku one time, and it felt like I was only about 150 blocks deep. I might not even have been that deep, and I hit the bottom of the world. I was like, well, that was unfortunate.
I guess it's it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys like to see Moria being transitioned into Cuba?
Oh, definitely. Moria's definitely one of the most missed features about Block Story. And I would love to see it make a return in Cubica. I could be wrong, but I think Paul said he would like to add something like that, except instead of digging
It would
down,
be like a warp or something, right? Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Like another dimension or something.
Mm-hmm.
As for like...
I do feel like when Go ahead.
As for like other biomes, it's still missing like the basic ones, like the
Oh,
full-on
yeah.
desert, the snow, jungles, just stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what were you saying?
Oh, I was saying, I lost my train of thought. I forgot.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so maybe we can go into some questions. I know both of you two have quite a bit of experience into block story and...
Block story? Oh, hell no. Never
Oh.
played it.
Oh, what's a block story?
Yeah, I don't know. What is this? What is this stream?
I don't know. Okay.
How many people do you have live watching?
We have 13.
15 for me.
Oh, nice. Okay.
13, that's... I mean, we had like 23 back when we were doing the first one.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's all awesome, man. It's all awesome, man. Mm-hmm.
He really brings the attention.
Yeah.
Before we go back to Block Story, I just want to say you guys been on the community, Block Story community, long enough as well. I would like to see, once Cubica is officially released, do you guys remember how in a community we would have creations as in like contest of who builds the best so and so and such?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would like to see that in Cubica as well.
Well, we had something like that here too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a few months ago we were giving out a role.
And
Mm-hmm.
that never really got finished, did it? I remember it was
No.
announced-
It never. It. Well, yeah, we had to cancel it.
Alright, so for questions in the BLOCKCAST section on the Discord, the first question is from Lucas.
Will be answered by G Flamer.
Okay. The first question is Lucas ASDF. Is there any lore behind the goblins and antique spawners?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is there any? Could you repeat the question?
Is there any lore behind the goblins and antique spawners?
Honestly, you guys will have to answer that. I'm sorry. I don't remember.
I do. Goblins are a different race than humans. They are superior pretty much in every aspect, whether intelligence or physical strength. Anti-Q spawners are just there. They're like god items. Never ever was it given a description as to what it actually was. But if you want a little fun fact, the spawners themselves, NPCs were aware of their existence. They acknowledged spawners as the source of life, but then again, it was never stated specifically what it represented. So
I believe it's just mainly for decoration, I would say.
Well, you could use it for that, but then creatures would start spawning. So, in short terms, these are ordinary blocks which are acknowledged by other creatures other than player. And, well, they're just blocks that cause creatures to appear. That's that. And goblins, well, yeah, they're a different, more superior race to us. Well, really surprised that they're not elves, but whatever.
Okay, so the next question, I do not know the answer to this one. I think only Seth is going to be able to answer this one. If he chooses
Who
to.
made?
It says, it's from Wazdy, and it says, who made the soundtrack?
Well, there are a lot of composers. Okay, you should go ahead, if you know.
Wait, me?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so when Block Story came out, I know Paul used some audio sources from the internet. He bought several of them. So he didn't really contact a specific person to make them. He just bought them online. But eventually, I believe someone else started creating more soundtracks. I don't know the answer to who that is, but at first, right when Black Story had its beginning stages, he did buy some audio music online.
that is in fact true. And the ones he bought were pretty old songs, actually, from
Yeah.
90s, actually. Majority of them were made from 1997, from 1999, and the composer he bought those from a Swedish composer by his pseudonym or whatever, like pseudonym of Archangel. So Archangel was the main composer of majority of songs you hear now, like including the released ones and unreleased ones. For example, Grey Heavens, which was released, does in fact belong to Archangel, and Miracles, the one you hear now, also belongs to Archangel. I don't know about Wonderlands. I don't remember. Let me quickly check if Wonderlands is composed by Archangel.
All right.
1 second. 1 second. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. My channel, there we go. Yeah. Wonderland. Yeah. Composed by Archangel, and the Dusk soundtrack, which you can hear in Forests right now, is also composed by Archangel, and there were some other composers Paul used soundtracks of, which one of them, the Orchestra, which you guys are pretty familiar with, was actually composed by Pip Malt, and the other one, Solar Wind, was composed by Andreas Wiklund, and of course TSEC, which both elaborated on the song, and you can go and check it out, like, anytime you want. Just go to my channel and that's there. Yeah. So yeah, there were a lot of composers. Some are noteworthy, some are not. Like, there is this one guy who created the Hunting piano track, but he's not worth mentioning in my opinion, because it's like, what, 3, 4, 5 seconds long track. So yeah. There are a lot of composers.
Okay, so the next thing was just progress about the game. So, as for progress in regards to Block Story, I am unaware if there's going to be any more updates for the game. Maybe there might be a patch here or there for some bug fixes. But as for major game updates, it seems like the developers are now more focused on Cubica rather than Block Story. So, as for the game's future, it's unknown whether or not it's going to get updates. I don't have much else to comment on that, really. I mean, you can talk to the developers on our Discord server. Links in the description, by the way.
All they're going to tell you is that they're focusing on Cubica right now, which means until Cubica reaches a certain point, Block Story will have to, stay on a side.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next question comes from I gave Thanos HIV, which is hard.
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay, what's the question?
Okay. And the question is, are the Source of Life, Ice Elemental, and Barlock related to each other? I'm pretty sure G-Flamer will answer this one.
Wait. Sorry, could you repeat the question again?
Are the Source of Life, Ice Elemental, and Barlock related to each other? Asks I gave Thanos HIV.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys will have to answer that one.
No, I'm pretty much sure you should know about this. I mean, Ice Elemental, Source of Life, and Barlock, are they related?
Are they related?
Yeah.
Honestly, you guys are gonna hate me, but it's probably been like a year since I played Block Story.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Well, Excel, do you want to answer that?
I didn't pay too much attention to the story, but
Okay, now, okay, you can't have the same excuse as Flamer here, so you're gonna get it. Okay, fine. So in the old storyline, yes, they were related, they were brothers, but in new storyline, nothing of similar concept was ever mentioned. It was never implied that Source of Life was a brother of anybody, really, and not much backstory was given about Ice Elemental or Barlog because actually they're formable, so they're more than one. And I don't really think they are really, that significant as they used to be. So probably not in the new storyline, but definitely in the old storyline.
jeez, what was that?
That was Do you remember Dragon making those noises in Block Story? That sounded like that.
Yeah, we shouldn't probably talk about this in the stream though.
I mean, it was worth pointing out, Mr. Pointer.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
what are the origins of the Forgotten Skies and Underworld according to internet legends?
Huh?
You know what? I can come up with one right now, and it'll count as an answer.
There is no answer? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, there was one. Wait, what did he say? What are the origins of the Forgotten Skies and the Underworld? I mean, Forgotten Skies. Nah, not really. It's just heaven and hell. I mean, nothing too much to speculate on. Next
Alright.
comes from Pimp Jesus. Unfortunately, she left our server a day ago because of somebody. I wonder who.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I wonder.
yeah, I wonder. What does
Yeah.
why does the Dark Boss run away? I can answer that one. So before version 9 or 10 came around, the Dark Boss wasn't even considered a boss. Yes, I know it has the word boss in the name. But in order for a creature to be labeled as a boss, it had to have the skull next to its name, or it had to have the word boss like in parentheses underneath its name. I believe that's how it worked in the old versions of the game.
Correct.
And he wasn't considered a boss, so I believe all creatures, at least most of them except for dragons that weren't bosses, all retreated. And since he wasn't considered a boss, I guess that's the main reason why he retreated, and he still does. I don't know if the developers forgot that or if they just felt like continuing to make him retreat because of how powerful he is.
They felt making Dark Boss a huge pussy, and Wait, are we allowed to swear here? I completely
No,
forgot.
this is a Christian stream, so I'm gonna have to kick you out. Okay. So, the next question, will there be more missions after the Dragon Lord? Are there going to be expansions and mod support for both PC and mobile? That comes from...
I'm going to answer that one because
Okay.
I've talked to Paul directly about that part. Will there be more missions, more quests, he means? Possibly. When I asked Paul, will there be new chapters, he said, I know, maybe. I mean, yeah, I have no idea. Probably. I'm working on this really serious game right now, so I have no idea. So basically he said that maybe. Maybe not. Maybe yes. Possibly because, I mean, it'll make more money. I mean, why wouldn't he? So, yeah. Possibly yes, but not confirmed.
Alright.
Mod support and expansions, I mean, yeah. I mean, Anthology even made, mod, the version of Block Story which supports mods, so, yeah, it's possible.
If anyone's willing to make mods though.
Well, you were working on one back then.
Yeah. Yeah, with mod support, it's just, well, you already know the reason why I stopped working on that mod, but as like yeah, someone would have to put in a lot of work and dedication towards making mods. I mean, would that also refer to texture packs too, or the question?
Yeah. Let's see here. If the source of life spawns at night, why does it spawn during the day too? I'm guessing that this was only a feature in the old versions of Block Story. Back then,
correct.
there was a hint that said the source of life only spawns in at night. I don't know if it still exists or not because the loading screen is so quick. But in the old versions of the game, he only spawned in at night. And if that hint is still there on the loading screen, then I guess the developers just forgot to remove it because now the source of life spawns in at day as well.
Okay, next question.
Oh.
Do you want to read, Flamer? It's in BLOCKCAST questions.
Sure. I'm talking to you guys on my phone, so I have to hit the back screen real quick.
Okay then.
Oh, okay. If it's inconvenient, then we can read it for you. No problem. I just asked if you wanted to. Okay. Is 12.0.9 coming to iOS? Oh my god. I'm skipping that question.
Okay.
When
I'm just
will
waiting,
there?
I'm just waiting for a question about Maddie.
People are gonna ask about the iOS update, and
Oh, they do. They always do.
yes,
It's annoying. It's like this. Basically, winter update number 2. Like, do you remember that time when people would just not shut up about the winter update? It's basically that.
I know. I really don't know if the iOS update is going to be coming or not to iOS. I asked about it once with Paul, and he just said it's great that people want to see the update come, but he didn't give me anything else after that.
Yeah, but it kind of sucks because that'll have to wait.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay, Sorrow, I guess. Yeah, we had to ban him from Ideas channel, by the way. Hope he's not mad.
It says
his idea, his ideas got rejected 4 times in a row.
He's asked, okay, when will there be Black Story on Amazon App Store?
Oh, I fucking got.
Again, we don't really know. Wait, isn't it already on the Amazon App Store?
I have no idea.
I thought there was some old version that was. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. He'll check it out.
Is it just for people that are basically for people that are on Kindle devices? That's their main app store. So is that what they're asking for, basically?
I guess.
Correct.
Okay. Well, if they really wanted to get it, they could just download the APK file online. Should work.
All right, so
Caleb4044 asks, how to get diamonds with cards? Did they get rid of them? Okay, so he's basically referring to tickets. This is how it works. You get a ticket, you watch an ad, and you get a diamond. Pretty shitty deal if you ask me, but that's what you get. Yeah, that's how you do it. Next one, please.
Okay. From Iron Dragon 97, when will Block Story latest version come out? Okay, we kind of already addressed this.
Oh my god.
Alright, next question.
Never.
Next question. It's more of a joke. What's the worst thing about Ted from a specific baby dragon?
Nothing. Ted is in our background right now, and don't you dare say shit about my baby boy.
Ted is God.
If you say avocado, I'll pay you dinner for a week. Well, I just did. It looks like you owe me you owe me dinner for a week. Okay, next question. What? I don't understand this next question.
He asks, why doesn't our character have a body?
Oh. Maybe optimization issues? I guess since the game's also not multiplayer, then if the game's not multiplayer, there's really no need for
The need for
a character.
that, yeah.
Yeah, and also optimization, I guess. Why can't I back up my game files? The newest update that was released, version 12, removed Dropbox support, and I wasn't able to figure out the answer why that was, but that's the thing that stopped people from being able to back up their characters and worlds. But you can still manually do that by going into like the game settings, and all the characters and all the world files, they're all there. All you have to do is just copy that and like paste that onto your hard drive or phone, whichever device you're using. Which, it's unfortunate, but that's what happened after version 12 released. The next question is from Asian Avocado. Is the update for iOS. Again, iOS update, we're not really sure if there's going to be another one. So, I'm sorry to say this, but I just don't know if iOS is going to be getting an update or when it will be getting. I tried asking the developer, and he just said, looks like people are interested, but he never really gave me an official release date or answer. Okay, the next question. Why there are only 20% chances to spawn Maddie anywhere? That is not true at all. So, when I first got access to an alpha version of the update, Lumbology told me the chances of you finding Maddie each night are one...
No longer valid.
Oh. It's not?
Yeah, she's actually right.
Oh, it's 20%?
Or him. Whatever, yeah.
Back then it was 1 in 1500s, and now it's 20% chance?
Yeah, can't you see how more common Matty is?
Yeah.
Mattia, sorry. Mattia, it's Matty, not Matty. Oh my god, triggered.
So, well, if that's the case, the reason why Maddie is still very uncommon is because
she's actually very common.
Well, compared to like some of the creatures, like you're not expecting to just go up into the forgotten sky and see Maddie right away.
No.
Yeah.
No. Maddie's more common than Dragon Lord.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, Maddie is more of an endgame boss, so if it was more common...
yeah, you'll meet her at like level 5 or some shit.
Yeah, we don't need, like... The developers don't want, like, a bunch of people rage quitting, like, if they see Maddie on the first night or something.
Yeah, that's how it is, actually.
Pretty much. I mean, the last couple of updates, even though it's been a few years, they weren't exactly new player friendly with, like, daily quests saying to kill the dark boss and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question...
The thing is with Matty, the reason why she has such spawn rate is because, well, developers said it that way. I mean, what kind of question is that?
Before we change up, move on to the next question, I just wanted to let you guys, or the viewers watching, know a little bit more about Matty.
Yeah, sure.
So before Paul officially put Matty like as a mob into the game, he was and way before that, and that would be like the very beginning stages of Block Story. When I was working on a mod, the RPG mod, I saw a picture of Matty in one of the source files. So, and then I contacted Paul about this, and then he told me that I found his secret or whatever, how he put Matty into the game, and how he wanted to bring something like Herobrine, which is like a myth in Minecraft or whatever, and bring something like that to Block Story. So it's been in Block Story for ever since the beginning stages of Block Story. But he
yes, that is true. Yeah. Paul actually told me this not long ago that Mattia was... Yes, okay. Mattia was in the game since the beginning. She was always there.
Yeah. Mhm.
Hmm. She was since the day one, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, she's if not the oldest, then one of the oldest mobs. And she did have texture. She had three
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, three textures.
One with a mouth, one with pupils, and another was kind of weird with like weird shape, and it
Mhm.
looked like a really. Basically, if you remember that one episode from SpongeBob when they're stuck in Krusty Krab, when SpongeBob is stuck in Krusty Krab at the night shift with Squidward and that guy shows up. What was it called? Meat Cutter?
Um, I don't know.
Yeah, basically, his nostrils. Do you remember how they used to glow? That's basically, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. That's Maddie. The third
Interesting.
texture.
Okay. So, should we move on to the next question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does the water not flow?
Because we don't have water physics yet.
Yeah.
We don't need the Forgotten Sky to flood the main
Wait,
terrain
what?
either.
What?
What?
Are we going to have DLCs? That's the next question.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
I don't see that
I don't
question.
think. Yeah, I don't think we would.
I mean, DLC for this when we're getting updates, it's like, I mean, for chapters, not really. I think we're gonna get updates rather than DLCs. Because let's
Yeah.
face it, will DLCs be successful for Block Story? No. I'm personally not going to buy it because storyline right now isn't great, and Paul says he's going to have his old writer do the new chapters as well. So if that guy is going to write Block Story, then I'm not buying it. Like it's just bad.
Okay.
And like, guys, don't think I'm some random player. I'm one of the 3 legit dudes who reached level 200. So yeah, you kind of know, like, when somebody like me says that, then you know it's not gonna work.
Okay. So, I don't know
Oh,
where you
next question is, what is Wizard's real name? Asshole.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Wizard. Why would he have a real name? Then I would be questioning, like, does Alchemist have a real name too, or something?
Yes, his name is Francis.
What? What did we
Nothing.
name? Oh, okay.
No, you didn't hear anything.
All right. When
By the way, guys, did you know Shadowhunter was Asian? Korean, more
He was?
specifically. Yes, Shadowhunter is Korean.
I remember us
Yeah,
confirming that last
you have
time.
to thank me for that.
Okay. So, where did you get the DLC question? I am looking at the BLOCKCAST questions right now, and I did not see that anywhere.
I know where you're looking.
Where are you reading the questions?
It's like March 20.
Oh. Alright then. So...
Somebody joined. Wow, we have like 4 new people here.
So...
Guess they're from the stream.
Yeah, I know. I always leave a link in the description to the Discord page.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
Oh, I see it. Are we going to have the DLC questions? I see it. It's from the Watcher.
Oh! I see where we are now.
Yeah.
Good.
Alright, should we move on to the next one then? Why is Block Story sun green? Is it because of the kryptonite in the air?
What the fuck? Where did you get that idea? He would be dead if kryptonite was in the air.
Well, it's in the Forgotten Sky though.
Oh my fucking god, you're retarded. He said in the air, not in the chunk of ground that's in the air. Like, actually in the air.
Is the sun actually green?
It has that weird green shade because of the... Okay, so sky is a texture and the sun, instead of being an actual object, is a texture too. And the rays, or like the glow that sun has around it, is a half luminescent texture. And when you take green and blue, it shows out that green hue. So yeah, that's why it is. That's the actual question answer for that, but yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to find the next question here. There's a bunch bunched up.
Oh yeah, sure. He said, will you ever add G drive support? Well, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it'll cost our dudes probably, so, yeah. Will it be worth it?
Okay, so is Cubica gonna be free? Yes, Cubica will be free. It's gonna be free with paid-in diamonds, kind of like in Block Story. Except this time you won't be able to grind for the diamonds. You'll have to pay for them manually.
Well, you will be able to grind. I mean, that won't work good for you, but you will be able to.
Well, yeah, and there's gonna be a bunch of cosmetics that you might not be able to make, though. I think it might only be... They might only be untamable with the diamonds. I don't know.
We have about 20 more minutes. We should fast it up.
And Paul also mentioned how with servers we will be able to purchase our own from him. He said it shouldn't be too much.
I might be able to pay for my own. Okay. Anthony asks, can I transfer my dragon over?
No.
Oh, that was easy enough. Here, let me ask this. If you take your character into another world, will all of your pets' progress transfer over too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Alex said, why some structures from the Skylands are spawned underwater as well but ruined? Huh? Why are some structures from the Skylands...
Great question. Yeah. Do we really want to answer that? Well,
think so.
first, the actual answer would be Comboy decided that it would be better if shit underwater would be ruins, but scientific explanation? Excel will be answering that part.
Okay. As far as like...
So, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry. I was turning up the soundtrack. Why are some...
Oh god, we all forgot to turn on the soundtrack.
No, it was
Great.
turned on, but it was just really low, so I just decided to turn it up.
Wait, hold on. Which soundtrack is playing right now?
Grey Heaven.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Okay.
Structures from the Skylands. Why are they spawning underwater? All I have to say to that question is natural causes. I don't know what else to really say about that.
You see, sometimes, when there are structures, settlements, etc., those places get flooded. As simple as that. And the other answer is, well, you see, there was this thing called Atlantis, and it got pretty messed up, let's just say that. Probably an earthquake, and a giant squid probably ran into it, and everybody died.
That's one way of putting it. Alright, so the next question is literally, when is the next BLOCKCAST questions? Will Block Story ever get any new updates now that Cubica is here? Again, we already went over that. How strong is the Dragon Lord? This is a basic question.
Oh, that's a good question. I made an entire video explaining and power scaling Dragon Lord. If you want an answer, then he's somewhere like a city level. He could probably destroy a city. Yeah, something like that. Like not New York City, but like something smaller.
Alright. So, next question. We don't have that many left. If the Dragon Lord is real, do you think, or how long can he take to destroy an entire world or a country?
That's a good question. Entire world. We are speaking about universe or what?
He at first said entire world.
So like Earth or what?
Earth, I guess. Do you have an answer?
Okay, so let's do a little math here. I estimated Dragon Lord to be about like city level, and there are more than like 150,000 cities. So like if he destroys a city in say like a day, bare like something like a day, because we're talking about a huge city here, like it would probably take him like more than a day to destroy New York, you know, without resistance. Like let's say somewhere like a 3 to 4 days, he would be able to destroy an entire New York, just put everything to the ground. But and if we calculate like the average, it would probably require him. Oh shit, that's a lot. Yeah, he would not be able to destroy every single city in the world. No, he would not live that long. Yeah, but let's completely wank him to the point where he's like this unbeatable god. Let's give him speed of lightning. In that case, it would take him about a few years to complete an entire civilization. But given the fact that there is no resistance, of course, because if there's resistance, then he may get taken down. I'm just saying. But then again, he's a lightning timer, so I don't know. Like, it's a topic that should be discussed in a video. It's not like a BLOCKCAST question we should answer right now, but I'm doing it anyways.
Alright then.
Yeah.
Alright, there's no more questions as far as the BLOCKCAST section goes.
Let's see. No, we don't have more questions.
We still have a few
Okay, let's see. Okay, give me a moment here. Ask your questions.
If you have any questions,
and
we
will answer them. I mean, Gary will. And Jaden.
Alright.
Yeah, and we have like, what? 12 more minutes?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Maybe I can put some gameplay up or something in the background.
There's a guy called Block Story here.
Yeah, I know. There's a few channels like that actually subscribe to me. Block Story, okay. I'm gonna try to change the screen. Hopefully I don't screw this up. Oh god.
You will.
I did. Ugh.
Good job.
Thanks. Oh, maybe it was display capture.
How will Block Story die? I really don't want to answer that because I'm going to trigger a lot of people here.
Wait, the question was how will Block Story die?
Yes.
It's...
Okay.
I'd say it would go on for a bit longer, I guess. Well, I mean...
Basically, we get flooded by kids and just everybody stops playing.
Well, I mean... the community, what's left of it, is still going strong. And yeah, there's still people playing it.
Okay, we have this question, how to catch the fire dragon. I mean, you just soul catch it like anything else. I mean, what is the question? Okay, next we have will, pull, or push force. Plus more ADV to magic and physical. What? No, absolutely not. Are there ways to stop fire from spreading? No, there isn't.
Water
Gary, you're lagging as fuck.
I am? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just noticed that.
Like it's so choppy. Like, is this Sarah?
What are you talking about?
Like frame rate. It's pretty
Obviously.
bad.
Maybe I'll just stop this. Give it a sec. It's weird. It's showing.
Okay, Aris is asking, did Ted get the last hit?
The answer to that is no. Ted did not get the last hit. Well, I mean, he got a last hit on a dragon, but you know what? I went after another dragon, and I was able to kill it, so... Okay. I'll stop this gameplay. Let me just close this. That was choppy. Oops. There we go. Where did they go?
What if Excel never played Block Story? Oh, that's a good one. World would end.
So, is the chat even alive at this point? I can't even tell.
No. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so, I uploaded a new soundtrack, so, if you guys want, I'm going to redirect you there. Yeah, I mean, those are 11 people, so, sure. Because we cannot show off the new one, I'm gonna redirect you to an old one.
Okay, so, as for, because I know there's going to be people asking about my channel, the next episode will be out shortly. I've just been really busy with a few other things. I'm taking a summer course right now, and I'm also applying for a job somewhere else, and a lot of my time is getting taken up, so I'm still trying to find time to upload more and whatnot. Doesn't look like there's really any more questions right now. As for other things, like, I know a few people asked me, like, back then, if I'm gonna continue to record Block Story and do, like, a whole another season, like a season 4. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a season 4. I'm still gonna be supporting the game, still making videos about it, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing a whole nother season. I don't know what else to record with the game, and the developers aren't updating it at this point, so I might still make some top 10s, because I think I still have to work on a few of those, and possibly another music video or two. That's my goal with Block Story at this point.
I think we should wrap up now, because, well, chat is pretty dead, we ran out of questions, so,
It wasn't as many questions as I thought, like, with BLOCKCAST.
I mean, we were answering them for 20 minutes, I mean, why, I don't know. Well, anyways, so, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I'm not going to say much, because I don't really have much to say, so, Gary, do you have anything to add up?
I'll just answer this last person's question because this person came in late. Block Story will not have multiplayer. Multiplayer is being worked on for a separate game that's similar to Block Story called Kibuka, and we discussed that at the very beginning of the stream. So if you wanna see like what that's all about, you can always rewatch the stream.
Unless Lumpology has something to say about it.
Yeah. Is Lump even on right now? No, he's
No.
not.
And of course, our special guest, which we hope will be joining us in future BLOCKCAST. He's always welcome to. We're always more than glad to have him here. G Flamer, Jaden, is there anything you would like to add up or tell our audience before we wrap up?
Not really. How often are the broadcasts or whatever that you guys have?
You know, we should be doing those every month, but
Every month?
like,
Okay.
but like this is the second one, and the first one was like 5 months ago.
5 months ago? Okay.
Yeah,
You guys caught me on a good time, because usually I'm usually busy. Seth, you text me, I'm like, okay. So,
like,
yeah, you guys caught me on a good time.
like you Flamer are always welcome to BLOCKCASTs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We don't let anybody here, but like, you know, it's just no question that Flamer is welcome here, and we're always glad to have some old members, generally, around. Especially those who have contributed as much as Flamer, and you know what, it's admirable how much he has done. And I think that's about it. Let's not stretch Cat's tail anymore and just wrap it up here.
Alright.
Yeah, so thank you again for watching. I should probably go now. I have new soundtrack to do and some sleep to get.
Yeah, Seth's channel will be in the description.
Oh wait, yeah, hold on. By the way, I released a new soundtrack like
you already
2 or 3
said
days
this.
ago. Yeah, I did, but I'm going to like post a link for it. Like, check out the soundtrack. There we go. Totally not using Excel channel here. And yeah, make sure to check out the new soundtrack. It's pretty lit. I worked really hard on it. And yeah.
Yeah.
I
As
think
for
that's it.
You Flamer's channel, I don't have it in the description because there's nothing on it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, speaking of that, once Cubica is once they have the terrain generator finished, I'll start posting lots of videos. Accelerator, you kind of have it down with the Block Story videos. You're basically the best known person for watching Block Story content. So,
Yeah.
kudos to that.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess I'll wrap it up here. Turn the sound down. Anyway, so I hope we will be able to do more of these streams, since especially it's summertime. Hopefully we can actually do these things like once a month rather than 2 a year or something. Other than that, I'm just going to be going back to recording some more Block Story, and hopefully I'll get my next video up soon, and hopefully I won't rage quit this time. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Wait, before we go, how long did it take for you to do that one achievement? It was like mine something.
Legendary Miner?
Yeah. How long did that?
I used my Season 2 character, which had no dig speed on it whatsoever, I think. I gathered up enough gold to purchase 1,800 shovels. That alone, the purchasing took about 20 to 30 minutes. Once I did that, I got started, and my dig speed at the time was around 4, I think. And as I progressively kept doing it, it's a fast way to earn diamonds, by the way. As I kept doing it, I was able to fully max out my dig speed about 3/4 of the way through. And I was able to get, because I already destroyed almost 10,000 blocks. I was able to destroy around 8,000 blocks before I started from my previous Let's Play. I was able to destroy around 10,000 snow in about 8 to 9 hours.
Oh, okay.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, that was fun. But on the plus side, I was able to grind 5,500 diamonds doing it.
Yeah. Good.
Never again, though. I don't want to do that again.
Do it.
Do you think they'll ever bring those type of achievements to Cubica?
We'll see. I think it's possible.
They will.
It's possible.
Paul, if you're watching this, take some notes.
I see Lump just got here. Yeah. Alright, so I got nothing else to say. Got anything else to say?
No, I just wanted to say thanks for...
That's great.
What was that?
Yeah,
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Stop
Yeah, I
spreading
just wanted to
lies,
say,
man. Okay, what's that?
I just wanted to say thanks for having me in this this cast, and just I hope to contribute more and try to I'm hoping to be around more often, not only in the Discord chat but in the community as well. So just I want to say thanks for having me and
That's great.
hitting me up. Yep.
All right.
And I appreciate you guys' efforts, like basically leading on the community. Yeah. That's
Okay,
all.
so
That's all I had to say.
want me to do the outro?
No.
No.
Okay, sure.
Yes.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I mean,
All right, guys.
I
Just
have
past
no
an
problems.
hour. Hopefully, we'll have another one up for July. And
Nah, we'll have it probably in 2 weeks.
all right, whatever works, I guess, as long as it fits
Yeah.
your schedule.
Those are fun.
All right, so I guess I will see you guys in the next stream, and I'll have my next video up soon. Say bye.
Yeah, okay. See ya,
Bye.
little demons.